What if I told you that within your lifetime, humans could be living on another planet? Not visiting, not exploring, actually living there. Waking up, working, eating, raising families on Mars. Right now, Mars looks like a frozen desert. Red dust storms, toxic soil, temperatures dropping to minus 60 degrees Celsius, an atmosphere so thin you'd suffocate in seconds. No liquid water on the surface, no breathable air, dead silence. So the big question is, how will humans survive on Mars? To understand that, we need to know what we're up against. Mars is about 225 million kilometers away from Earth on average. Your one-way trip takes around 6 to 9 months with current technology. Once you go there, you can't just come back whenever you want. Launch windows open only every 26 months. That means if something goes wrong, help isn't coming quickly. The gravity on Mars is only 38% of Earth's. That means your muscles and bones would weaken over time. Radiation levels are much higher because Mars has no strong magnetic field like Earth. Solar flares and cosmic rays constantly bombard the surface. A single massive solar storm could be deadly without protection. And yet, scientists and space agencies are seriously planning this. NASA's Artemis program is preparing humans to return to the moon as a stepping stone to Mars. Companies like SpaceX, founded by Elon Musk, are building massive rockets like Starship, designed specifically to carry humans to the Red Planet. Robotic missions like Perseverance are already studying Martian soil, searching for signs of ancient life, and testing technologies for future human survival. Picture greenhouses glowing under artificial light on a red alien world. That's not science fiction anymore. But then comes the real suspense. Surviving physically is one thing, surviving mentally is another. Mars settlers would live in isolation, millions of kilometers away from Earth. Communication delays could reach up to 20 minutes one way. That means no real-time conversations, no instant help, no quick emotional support. If you argue with someone in your small habitat, there's no stepping outside for fresh air, because outside means death. Psychological stress could become one of the biggest threats. Studies in Antarctica and simulated Mars habitats show that isolation can lead to depression, conflict, and breakdowns. Choosing the right crew will be as important as building the right rocket. And here's where things get interesting. The first Mars colony may not be fully dependent on Earth forever. Over time, settlers could create self-sustaining ecosystems, recycling air, water, and waste in closed-loop systems, using solar panels to generate power, maybe even small nuclear reactors for consistent energy during dust storms that block sunlight for weeks. Children might be born on Mars. That changes everything. A child born in 38% gravity would grow differently. Bones and muscles would develop under weaker conditions. If that child ever came to Earth, they might struggle to stand under Earth's stronger gravity. Mars-born humans could slowly become physically different from Earth humans. A new branch of humanity. Think about that. Not just astronauts visiting another planet, but a civilization evolving separately. But here's the twist most people don't expect. The real reason we might survive on Mars is because Earth is fragile. Asteroid impacts, supervolcanoes, nuclear war, climate change, not pandemics. Humanity exists on a single planet. If something catastrophic happens here, our entire species could disappear. Mars isn't just about exploration, it's about insurance. By becoming a multi-planetary species, humans increase the chances that civilization survives long-term. Even if Earth faces disaster, life could continue on Mars. But colonizing Mars won't be easy. The first settlers will face extreme risk: equipment failures, radiation exposure, psychological pressure, limited medical support. Every small mistake could be fatal. And yet, history shows something powerful about humans. We cross oceans not because they are safe, but because they are there. When humans first left Africa tens of thousands of years ago, they didn't know what they would find. When explorers crossed the Atlantic, they faced storms and uncertainty. When astronauts went to the moon in 1969, they sat on top of a rocket filled with explosive fuel, trusting calculations and courage. Mars is simply the next frontier. But here's the shocking part. We may not terraform Mars anytime soon. Turning it into an Earth-like world with oceans and breathable air could take hundreds or thousands of years, if it's even possible. For centuries, humans might live inside domes and underground cities. Mars won't change for us quickly. We will change for Mars. Advanced genetic research could one day help humans tolerate radiation better. Technology might integrate with biology. cybernetic enhancements, artificial organs, AI-assisted health monitoring. The first true Martians might be part human, part machine. And if that sounds extreme, remember how extreme smartphones would sound to someone 200 years ago. So how will humans survive on Mars? By combining robotics, AI, 3D printing, renewable energy, psychological resilience, closed-loop ecosystems, and an unstoppable drive to explore. By sending cargo missions before humans arrive. By building habitats shielded from radiation. By extracting water from ice. By producing oxygen from carbon dioxide. By growing food in controlled environments. By recycling everything. By preparing for isolation. By adapting our bodies and technology. And most importantly, by refusing to give up. One day, when the first human steps onto Mars and looks up at a small blue star in the sky, Earth, they won't just see a distant planet. They'll see where humanity began. And maybe they'll realize something even bigger. Mars won't just test our technology. It will test who we are as a species. Because surviving on Mars is not just about air, water, and food. It's about courage. And if we succeed, the story of humanity will no longer belong to one world. It will belong to two. You're watching Infinite Cosmos,